Good morning. I'm Marie Harrison, the Kids Rock Director, and I'm going to share a little secret with you all this morning. Miss Marie is not very good at keeping plants alive. Now, they say when somebody is a great gardener who can grow anything, that person has a green thumb. But Miss Marie probably has a black thumb because all my plants always seem to die. Now, my sweet friend Lauren thinks a lot of me, and for my birthday back in May, she gave me a plant. She probably thought because I was another year older, I must be wiser, and surely I can keep a plant alive. And for the first few weeks, I did so good. I watered my plant every day. I put it out in the sunshine, and my plant grew with beautiful purple and green leaves that stretched out. And then I got lazy. I forgot about my plant. I got too busy to water it, and I went days without even giving it any attention. And you know what happened? On Monday of this past week, this is what my plant looked like. You'll notice the leaves have turned brown. They're pointing down to the ground and all shriveled up. That plant does not look very healthy, does it? As I was thinking about that plant this week, I remembered a time in the Bible when Jesus talked about plants and how to keep them healthy. In John chapter 15, verse 4, Jesus starts out by saying, "Abide in me and I in you." Do you know what abide means? That's not a word we use very often. Abide means to stick with, to follow, to spend time with somebody. Jesus was saying, spend time with me, not just for an hour on Sunday morning, throughout the whole week. Pray to me, talk to me, follow my teachings. Abide in me. And then Jesus said, a branch can't bear fruit unless it abides in the vine. And neither can you unless you abide in me. This is a picture of some flowers that are at my mom's house. Now, my mom has a green thumb. She cares for these flowers, she waters them and takes care of them, and they grow and bloom and have these beautiful, beautiful colors. But what would happen if I came along and decided to snip off one of those red flowers and take it into my house? Well, it would stay pretty for a few days, but eventually that flower would die. Unless that flower is connected to the vine, it shrivels up. And Jesus was telling us that we are just like that flower. When we abide in Jesus, when we spend time with him, when we make him the most important thing in our life, then our lives are like those flowers. We give out love and kindness. We serve other people. Anybody can look and see that our lives are beautiful. But when we snip ourselves off from Jesus, when we suddenly get too busy to make time for Jesus, when we pull ourselves away from him, well, just like my sad flower from the beginning, we kind of start to shrivel up and get sad and lonely. But there's good news. It's never too late to start abiding in Jesus. Remember that sad plant of mine? Well, I decided on Monday I was going to give it time again. I was going to start watering it and taking care of it and cross my fingers and see what happened. And in just 3 short days, look at what that plant changed into. The flowers started getting color back in their leaves. The leaves stretched out and started pointing upwards. The plant is on its way to becoming healthy again. And when we turn back to Jesus, when we devote ourselves to him, when we pray and talk to him and read his words and try our best to follow his teachings, just like that plant, our lives can become healthy again. So this week, I challenge you to abide in Jesus. Spend time with him. Follow him. Stick to it. And just like that plant, watch how your life becomes bright and healthy again. I hope you have a wonderful week.